Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
My name is Mike. Hi, everyone.
And today we're listening to, I told you before on the camera, a very old album. Well, old in terms of when we usually listen to music. We usually listen to newer music.
You were...
not very old in the term. I was young.
You were very young.
I was a small child. This album is from 2006. This is the final album that we'll be listening to from this artist, and then we will have listened to every album in their entire discography.
Oh boy.
That is Taylor Swift, her first album, her debut album, her self-titled album called Taylor Swift. The last one. We've made it.
13 years old she was, yeah? 15,
I think she was 15
like that?
or 16. Yeah.
Still.
So yeah, don't really need much introduction on her. We've talked about her more than any other artist on this channel. Done every single album of hers. So I'll say, if it's your first time here, this is your first time seeing us. We've done all of her entire discography now up until this point, including this video.
Movies.
Yeah, so if you want to check that out, we've covered pretty much, I won't say everything, but pretty much everything now. Yeah, and we've done her multiple different tours, Eras Tour, Reputation Tour.
The interview in the cabin.
Yeah, the Long Pond documentary, all that stuff. If you want to check out all that, is available down on our Patreon. If not, her regular albums are available on YouTube. So yeah, we started listening to Taylor probably 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago now.
Was it that long?
Yeah, I think so. A year and a half, probably, yeah, close to 2 years ago, I would say. I think it was 2 summers ago when we started with Folklore. So we didn't go in order at all. We kind of jumped around, started with like a newer one, then went back to some older ones,
Taylor
newer
versions
ones,
of,
older ones. So this is one that, like Fearless, which was the last one we did. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, no, Fearless did have a Taylor's version. This is one that doesn't have a Taylor's version yet. So she might, I'm sure she will at some point. I saw someone just brought it up the other day on Patreon, and I honestly I didn't realize we still had one. I thought we had finished.
I saw it too. I
was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So thank you to anyone and everyone that's followed so far. Or like I said, if it's your first time, you can go discover all those reactions. Our first one was Folklore, so even though it's not in order, you could just start from there and work your way. We did it way out of order, but now we're back. Our last reaction of hers will be her first
album. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, Taylor Swift debut. Like I said, I'm sure there's going to be a few songs that we know and probably a few songs that we don't. Subscribe.
Sit back, relax, subscribe.
I always forget to say it early in the video.
Hit the like button while you're watching.
Yeah, any engagement helps us a lot. Liking the video, leaving a comment. And if you enjoy, you can subscribe. We do a new video every single week, new album every week. It's not always pop. We do pretty much all genres, new music, old music. Track 1 is called Tim McGraw.
Uh-oh.
The first 3 songs have a ton of streams, so I'm guessing these are like some of the most popular ones.
That's Tug McGraw's son,
Yeah.
He said the way my blue eyes shined, but those Georgia stars to shame that night. I said that's a lie. Just a boy in a Chevy truck that had a tendency of getting stuck. But when you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think my favorite song, the one we danced to all night.
Yeah, I'd imagine, yeah.
Like a spotlight on the lake. When you think
not too shabby for a debut.
I hope you think that little black dress. Think of my head on your chest and my old faded blue jeans. When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me. September saw a month of tears, and thanking God that you weren't here.
And
3 summers back,
she would have been fine if she...
I know, I was just thinking, if she would have just stuck, probably still would have been a mega success, but she just
like, what's her name from American Idol?
Underwood?
Yeah, Underwood, yeah.
Nice to believe when you think favorite song, the one we dance to all night long. The moon like a spotlight on the lake is when you think Tim McGraw. I hope you think my favorite song. Someday you'll turn your radio on. I hope it takes you back to that place when you think happiness. I hope you think that little black dress. Think of my head on your chest. Put those Georgia stars to shame that night. I said that's a lie.
So fascinating.
Beautiful.
I mean, great song.
Yeah, I'm actually partial to it, you know. Not that I don't find the success she had in pop.
Yeah, it's such a different sound.
Yeah,
and what she's grown into.
You know, don't forget. You know, I think maybe the only other country or people I can think of would maybe be Dolly Parton, and maybe Johnny Cash. You know, to have had such ability at a young age.
Yeah, like natural.
Yeah, just natural songwriting skills and musicianship.
And we know, like we saw in that when we watched the Miss Americana, like we got to see that time period a little bit, like them going out to Nashville and going to different studios,
but then going back to the schoolyard. And...
Yeah, it's like it's just wild.
Yeah, quite a life.
Track 2 is called Picture to Burn.
State the obvious, I didn't get my perfect fantasy. I realize you love yourself more than you could ever love me. So go and tell your friends that I'm obsessive and crazy. That's fine, you won't mind if I say. And by the way, I hate that stupid old pickup truck and never let me drive. You're a redneck heartbreak who's really bad at lying. So watch me strike out a match on all my wasted time. As far as I'm concerned, you're just another picture to burn.
I don't think I've heard this one.
No, I haven't.
It's a lot of streams too.
Planning my revenge. And if you're missing me, you better keep it to yourself. 'Cause coming back around here would be bad for your health. 'Cause I hate that stupid old pickup truck and never let me drive. You were redneck heartbreak who's really bad at lying. So watch me strike out a match on all my wasted time. In case you haven't heard, I really, really hate that stupid old pickup truck and never let me drive. Let it burn.
Yeehaw. That's like super boot tapping.
Yeah. Well,
Banjo solo.
I guess
It's fun.
I guess they had her slated, to go that route.
Yeah. But man, I could just imagine, like, I just keep picturing, like, if you were, I know you said it many times, but like, if you were just in that studio as like anyone in the industry and you just heard this 16-year-old come in and
and not
be
have
like,
to
hold on,
not have to give her, a song to sing. Like she came in with her own lyrics
Yeah.
and tunes.
It just-
yeah.
already sounds like, this sounds like someone that's just, like, she sounds like she'd been making music for years and years and years.
She's
at
right up
16.
there with any of the older artists, female country artists I've heard, who were going, with the modern sound.
I can just pump out. I mean, it's wild. But you really heard it on some of those lines, like the
Oh yeah,
the little twang.
sure,
going through.
sure.
That's a fun one though. I'd never heard that one. I'm surprised. It's one of the most streamed songs on here. We definitely have heard track 3, which is called "Teardrops on My Guitar." Another big song.
I'm not sure if I.
Oh, you definitely have.
Yeah.
Drew looks at me. I bake a smile so he won't see that I want and I'm needing everything that we should be. I'll bet she's beautiful, that girl he talks about, and she's got everything that I have to live without. True talks to me. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar, the only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's a song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do.
Yes, no?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, but that line, you know, this classic Taylor, he's the song in the car.
Yeah.
Tell that I can't breathe. So I drive home alone as I turn out the light. I'll put his picture down and maybe get some sleep tonight. 'Cause he's a reason for the teardrops on my guitar. The only
You can hear the foundation of other songs.
Oh my, I was just gonna
right?
say, like those ballad songs she has. Even oh my god, even like oh my god, hold on, give me a second. I'm having a, you know, like the song title.
Yeah, like da 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 da. Yeah, I mean,
All
is that
Too Well.
Yeah, right. That line makes you think of that song, right?
Yes, I was trying to think of the name of the song.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that's why I stopped.
He's the song in the car.
But there's never enough, and he's all that I need to fall into. True looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see.
Yeah, you're right.
The
I mean,
ballad.
you got to be listening to
Wind
this
in
if
my
you're hearing
hair,
it. Just,
I was
you know.
there, I remember it.
Yeah.
All too well.
Yeah, it very, you know.
That like emotional melody.
Yeah.
That can just like pull you
Yeah,
in.
she really, you know, that's her, like her signature sound.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great song. Still holds up
You know,
very
she
well years later.
really, really feel the teen angst.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
You know, thinking back to, you know, when you're that age and, you know, every relationship is like, you know, super, super.
And the shyness too.
Yeah.
Like Drew looks at me, I fake a smile so he won't see.
Right. Like
I don't want him to know.
I know. Yeah.
Track 4 is called A Place in This World.
I don't know what I want, so don't ask me, 'cause I'm still trying to figure it out. Don't know what's down this road. I'm just walking, trying to see through the rain coming down. Even though I'm not the only one who feels the way I do, I'm alone on my own, and that's all. No, I'll be strong, I'll be wrong. Could you tell me what more do I need? And tomorrow's just a mystery, oh yeah. But that's okay, I'm alone on my own, and that's all. No, I'll be strong, I'll be wrong. Oh, I'm just a girl. Oh, I'm just a girl.
Great guitar work.
Yeah, very nice. Just one of those another instantly catchy how she does it.
Yeah.
I'm alone on my own. Na, 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 na. Like, I mean, we know how much she obsesses over from all the stuff we've watched. Like, finding those
Yeah.
perfect notes. And perfect sequences.
I mean, and instantly identifiable by any, teenage girl buying, the music at that time.
Oh yeah. I mean, perfect.
It's amazing too to listen right now, clearly knowing how she turned out.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's got to be a wild thing to have your voice and your music recorded like that, and then thinking back how she probably was feeling that way. Like, I don't know what's next, and I don't know where I'm going on this road. To be able to look back and tell your younger self,
Yeah. She has like a whole time capsule on wax.
Really, Eras was the perfect
from young teenager to mid 30s now. Like, she literally has.
It was a perfect tour name, a perfect way to share back with everybody the different periods of her life.
Track 5 is called "Cold as You." I think besides like maybe one song from here on out, none of them ring a bell to me. So track 5 is "Cold as You." Oh, some piano.
Not only does she walk, she probably says, "Now get me a piano and watch what else I could do."
I was gonna say she was playing piano at this age already, right? Yeah. I kind of forgot about that.
She enunciates her words so clearly,
crystal clear. Beautiful song.
Yeah.
A lot of the like Taylorisms in there coming through, like that we know. Like,
oh, for sure.
Those like kind of vocal waves and
it made me like even that like it made me remember how like she Avree and
the enunciation.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song though.
Yeah, it has a very light summery feel to it. Like you're on vacation and
I was gonna say there's something about. I don't know if it's about her or country music, or maybe it's both. That like it definitely evokes like a specific feeling of it. It's like a kind of like a calming,
like
contemplative. Like you're kind of just like sitting out, chilling.
Night you go to the state fair.
It's like a simple
life. Yeah,
but then it's like makes the emotional part feel like stronger because it's like you're just thinking, contemplating.
Yeah.
6 is called "The Outside." There we go. She took like a little ballad break there for a couple songs.
I didn't know what I would find when I went looking for a reason. I know I didn't.
You hear that one too, right?
Yeah, the more pop song that she did.
And baby, I've got nowhere to go. I tried to take the road less traveled by. How can I ever try to be better? No
hear those pop. Those pop
Going up and
yeah,
the up and down.
the shifts of the rain. Yeah.
And now it's all too late, so you see, never been on the outside.
That's nice. I always love that sound in country, that like lower end.
This part? You don't usually hear that at
I
the
know.
solo.
I love that sound. I like this part, how she drops it.
Been a lot of lonely places. I've never been on the outside.
That's a great track. I mean, everything we were saying, like just, that's like the Taylor that, like you could hear those little glimpses like, okay, that's just the cleverness and the melodies and the structure.
From such a young person.
That's like, yeah, it's not like a crazy complex lyrical song, but what she does with
Make
within
it sound
the
like
lines
she's been in the business
it's
forever.
wild.
Yeah.
That's like expert
Unreal.
stuff there. I mean, just so, the choruses are just so like,
Yeah, I mean,
so
it must have
infectious.
been a very big selling album. You know, I don't know.
oh yeah, I mean, huge.
Platinum, all that.
Huge, yeah. And then I think it just kept quickly skyrocketing. Like second one, third one,
Unreal.
just started launching. That's one of
You're
my
right.
favorite ones. That's a
Yeah, that was really
super
good.
catchy song.
Really good.
Great production too. I mean,
Yeah, the musicianship.
I know she was in in the Nashville area, right, at the beginning of all this.
Gotta
so
be. Yeah,
probably had a lot of studio like country musicians, but man, that's just
that's
it's wild.
yeah, yeah.
Track 7 is Tied Together with a Smile.
Seems the only one who doesn't see your beauty is the face in the mirror looking back at you. Hold on, baby, you're losing it. The water's high, you're jumping into it and letting go. And no one knows that you cry, but you don't tell anyone that you might not be the golden one. And you're tied together with a smile, but you're coming undone. And you're tied together with a smile, but you're coming undone.
So good.
Hold on, baby, you're losing it. The water's high, you're jumping into it and letting go. And no one knows that you cry, but you don't tell anyone that you might not be the golden one. And you're tied together with a smile, but you're coming
Such a jam, that one. That one could go on for,
You know, I'm like speechless at this point because, you know,
wow.
being my age and being able to appreciate that this is a 15, 16, 13,
That's
14, whatever age
That's
she
so
is, it
crazy.
doesn't matter. And tapping into it with, you know, a world of young girls. You know, I can't remember an artist like when I was growing up that I could listen to and say, you know, whatever age I'm at, like I identify that. I always listen to music that was older from me and wanting to be older than I was.
Thinking like it was cooler.
Yeah. And because, that's who got record deals, or that's who made the music. They had life experience. No one in my memory could do, I think, for generations of women and girls and just young people in general. I mean,
it's crazy.
And she combines it with these melodies that just, I mean, I could sit here and just, sing me to sleep practically.
Yeah, I was not zoning out, but
and there's very few people I've been in awe of that we've listened to where it's just, song after song after song. I don't know what else to say, really.
I don't know. I think I might have said it on when we did Fearless, but I don't think it would ever happen, but I would love to hear at some point before she stops making music. Maybe it'll be further down the line, but I would love to hear her just put out another country record. Just full blown.
She might as she gets older. Sure.
I mean, think about it. She could collab with literally anyone on the planet.
Oh, and
right?
How many?
She could do a full country album. Get Chris Stapleton on there and
Jelly Roll. All these guys.
Those. She could get whoever she wanted and just do a full blown.
Oh my god!
And I think she would fucking. I mean, I think that would go crazy. Track 8 is called "Stay Beautiful."
Eyes are like a jungle, he smiles, it's like the radio. He whispers songs into my window in words that nobody knows. There's pretty girls on every corner, they watch him as he's walking home, saying, does he know? Will you ever know? You're beautiful.
Just put yourself in the mindset.
Yeah, what's
young person?
Yeah.
Corey finds another way to be the highlight of my day. A daydream I'll never get to hold. At least you'll know you're beautiful. Every little piece, love. Don't you know you're really gonna be someone? Ask anyone. When you find everything you looked for, I hope your life leads you back to my front door. Oh, but if it don't, will you stay beautiful? Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
We're gonna become broken records.
I don't know. I mean, we might as well just play the next one.
I was gonna say, I want to just say the exact same things.
It's like
we were saying the last.
So that one was a pretty repetitive verse.
Yeah, it's mainly just the.
But she even doesn't. I don't think one was the same as the next.
Yeah, constantly just little inflection
and
changes.
then the layers of when she does break off. Already she was structuring the song so that those in betweens are meaningful. They're not just
right. And we know
you're getting this whole image of a scene, which on every album has happened to me with her.
Yeah.
Your own version of what that is, and your own movie going on in your head. It's not just listening to a song. She's painting these.
Yeah.
It
reminds me, like, obviously I put All Too Well, like, that's like probably one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably like where she kind of like
imagery
at the peak of her like mega storytelling imagery tracks. But it's like, it's so cool to go back. Like I keep feeling like getting like these little flashes of all the things that we've heard. It's like, oh man, like even like parts of her voice like that have gotten even better over the years. Like I could hear, you know, you could hear all those little elements. That's like, I know what that,
where
we
it's
now
going
know
to go.
what that has,
oh man,
like how strong that has gotten. Track 9 is called Should Have Said No. Should have said no. I think I know this
we
one.
should have had our straw hats and our whiskey.
I know.
But you didn't know it was going to be all country.
No,
did you?
I only knew like 2 songs on here. So.
Or not straw hat, baseball.
Yeah.
Strange to think the songs we used to sing, the smiles, the flowers, everything is gone. Yesterday I found out about you. Even now just looking at you feels wrong. You say that you take it all back, giving it one chance. It was a moment of weakness and you said yes. You should have said no. You should have gone home. You should have thought twice before you let it all go. You should have known that word, but what you did with her, get back to me. To say
The band sounds so live.
do you honestly expect me to believe we could ever be the same? You say that the past is the past. You need one chance. It was a moment of weakness and you said yes. You should have said no. You should have gone home. You should have thought twice before you let it all go. I can't resist. Before you go, tell me this. Was it worth it? Was she worth this? No. You should have said no, baby, and you might still have me.
Hit after hit. She's a hit machine.
I mean, the boldness, the
You get a little bit more of that attitude there.
Yeah,
That you
not
didn't
just
get in the other ones.
you know, not, and she still manages to do it without getting into the fuck and like should have
Yeah.
been me in your
That
back
comes-
seat.
that
Like
comes
I was
later.
thinking that, it was in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
That's great.
That has more of that, a little bit more of the punk.
Yeah,
chorus.
and I mean it's just so classic, country. Honestly, break up, talk about pickup trucks.
Yeah. But she does it so well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she does it so freaking well.
Yeah, like it's like it's not something you've heard before.
Yeah.
Even though it's in the same, category.
I really can't think of any other like
I mean, what else can we say?
current artist that has like, how many songs we've heard of hers now that we're just like, oh wow, what a hit. Track 10 is called Mary's Song, Oh My My My. This sounds like a storytelling one.
Oh yeah.
She said, I was 7 and you were 9. I looked at you like the stars that shine in the sky, the pretty lights. And our daddies used to joke about the two of us growing up and falling in love. And our mamas smiled and rolled their eyes and said, oh my, my, my. Took me back to the house in the backyard tree. Said you'd beat me up, you were bigger than me. You never did. You never did. Took me back when our world was one block wide. I dared you to kiss me and ran when you tried. Just to
That's a great line too. That's another one of her like Our world is one block wide. How do you even think like that?
I don't know.
They never believed we'd really fall in love, and our mama smiled and rolled their eyes and said, oh my, take me back to the creek that's we turned up to.
Totally switched up the scenery.
Yeah.
Because she's 16 now.
Jumped in age.
Yeah.
Take me back to the time we had our very first fight, slamming up doors to the kissing goodnight. You stayed outside.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
To the morning light. Take me home where we met so many years before. We'll rock our babies on the very front porch. After all this time, you and I'll be 87, you'll be 89. I'll still look at you like the stars that shine in the sky. Oh my, my, my.
Perfection.
Damn.
It's just perfection.
That's so crazy.
Beautiful song, too.
I could tell where it was going, like, you know, one of those like lifetime tracks that
Yeah.
she does where she like just chronicles
Unreal.
the story of two people's lives
Really unreal.
and jams it into a 3-minute track somehow.
Unreal.
It's fucking nuts. That's really nuts. Like,
So
again, I don't know
good.
what else to say.
Yeah, just really good.
Starting from the 7 and 9 to all the way to
87
87,
and
89.
89. Yeah. Very, very intelligent.
11 is the most popular song on the album. Still one of my favorite Taylor songs, too. I love this song. You've probably heard it. It's called Our Song, track 11.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. He's got a one-hand feel on the steering wheel, the other on my heart. I look around, turn the radio down. He says, baby, is something wrong? I say nothing, I was just thinking how we don't have a song. And he says, our song is a slam and scream door, sneaking alley, tapping on your window when we're on the phone and you talk real slow, 'cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is a way you laugh. The first date, man, I didn't kiss her and I should have.
Remember this one?
No.
Really? Oh, wow.
I was walking up the front porch steps after everything that
Lucky you.
day. Had gone all wrong and been trampled on and lost and thrown away. Got to the hallway, well on my way to my loving bed. I almost didn't notice all the roses and the note that said, our song is a slam and screen door, sneaking alley, tapping on your window, asking God if he could play it again. I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. I grabbed a pen and an old napkin and I wrote down our song.
You know, I was just going to say that this is probably maybe the first one that I'm like, but just the way she ended it changed my whole, right? Because
She made it.
yeah, because she knows how to, you know, she could have not done that, right? And just faded out on, you know, one of the other
Yeah.
original lines.
Yeah.
But
The way she ties it in the song.
yeah.
She made the song for them because they didn't have one. Just one of many, many, many mega hits.
Yeah,
of
just a
Taylor.
fun. That's a fun tune.
Yeah.
That one's a little less, you know, a little more like what I would expect of someone young doing a debut album, but not a bad song. Just, you
It's
know,
a classic.
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't heard that. That's wild.
no,
Wow. I mean, she has a lot of music, so
more than I knew.
yeah. Track 12 is called I'm Only Me When I'm With You. So I'm pretty sure that's the end of the album, but Spotify has like, I guess,
Oh,
some
okay.
bonus songs. on
Okay,
there, so
lucky us.
yeah.
Ooh.
Friday night, been
which I'm sure no one will complain if we react to.
Behind your yard, you and I are painting pictures in the sky. And sometimes we don't say a thing, just listen.
I love the drums on this song, on this record.
Very live sound.
Yeah, very like yes, like a live performance. Yeah, great band, man. This
You can hear those muted strums in the chorus. More of a drive.
Very
this track.
Like a club, not a like a bar. If you're in a bar and you have the band playing for you.
Nobody gets me like you do, and I'm only me.
Nice outro.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Definitely more of like a driving groove to it.
Get out there and
it's
dance.
Totally off topic, but because we were talking about I was just thinking we were talking about like playing a wedding. I remember I saw this video like maybe 2 years ago. It was like one of these Saudi weddings, like a Saudi prince.
Oh.
They booked freaking like Rihanna. They booked Rihanna to come play at their wedding, and I don't remember what the number was. However many X million for her to come play a set.
I know.
Wedding. I mean, it was like fucking insane.
Yeah, and
it's like in a castle.
I some people got upset about it too, right? Weren't they like bothered that she, took the money from them?
Yeah, because I don't know. It was like I don't remember what the deal was.
Yeah, like
but it's just crazy much money those fucking people have. Like,
yes, I know.
They just paid like I don't know whatever million for her to come to a set.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. Wonder what Taylor's rate would be. I don't even think it's possible. It's not even about the money. I don't think it's about
I mean,
logistically, she'd have to like fucking
right, and she doesn't have
go through an underground tunnel.
A band. She'd have to, But I mean, I don't know if it's the same musicians, but the backing band here is just
fantastic.
Really, I love the production kept it. There's not a lot of. There's no synth stuff going on. It's like real pure,
really
instruments and a voice.
Just pure country.
Yeah. Great.
Track 13 is called Invisible.
U2 has a good song, Invisible. I don't know if you know it.
I think I do.
Sounds like it a little bit.
She can't see the way your eyes light up when you smile. She'll never notice how you stop and stare whenever she walks by. And you can't see me wanting you the way you want her, but you are everything to me, and I just wanna show you she don't even know you. She's never gonna love you like I want to, and all I think about is how to make you think of me and everything that we could be. And I just wanna show you she don't even know you. She's never gonna love you like I
I like those
want
layered
to.
vocals. That's nice.
And you just see right
Very
through
nice.
me. But if you only knew me, we could be a beautiful
I like how there's no
unbelievable,
big instruments coming in on the chorus too. It's just
invisible.
Yeah, her
they're
voice
just letting her.
really the star here.
Like shadows in the faded light, and we're invisible. Oh, yeah. She can't see the way your eyes light up
again.
Right? I mean, that one, she gives you the intensity of what the song is about, right? You hear it in her voice.
Yeah, I really, like I said, I enjoyed that they didn't come in with any big instrumentation on like the hook or anything. It
just her belting it out.
They just let her.
That was great. It matched the title, matched the,
How many of those do we know?
Oh my God.
Are in her discography.
Oh man.
Beautiful ballads.
Just opening up and.
Belted ballads.
Yeah.
Track 14 is called A Perfectly Good Heart.
Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? Why would you want to take our love and tear it all apart now? Why would you want to make the very first scar? Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? Maybe I should have seen the sign, should have read the writing on the wall.
You could hear the like vibration of the string on the left.
Yeah, it's on the wild.
That you would walk away, it all makes sense to me. But why would you want to break a perfectly good heart?
I like how she went right into that in the beginning and then had the.
She started with
interesting. Yeah. Started the main chorus.
The very first scar. Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart? Why would you want to make the very first scar? Why would you want to break a perfectly good heart?
And they're all timed. Just there's no filler on this album
it's all
at all.
3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah,
each track.
This might be the longest outro.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
On that one.
I liked how she started it off with the main chorus.
Yeah, the guitar work is beautiful.
The whole. I mean, the drums, the guitars, the violins, the banjo, the ukulele.
Yeah,
great band sound.
The last track is like looks to be just a different remixed version of Teardrops on My Guitar.
Oh, okay.
This says Teardrops on My Guitar pop version.
Oh,
so
she had two ways to go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard this
dipping
one.
her toe.
So let's see. A hint of what's to come. Maybe.
Yeah, well, Taylor, what if you popped it up a bit?
Yeah. I don't know if that would work.
True looks.
We were thinking.
It could work.
Yeah.
So he won't see.
How would you feel?
I want and I'm needing everything that we should be. I'll bet she's beautiful. That girl he talks about, and she's got everything that I have to live without. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. The only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's a song in the car I keep singing, don't know why.
All too well.
Drew walks by me. He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar.
This is one of those songs. I bet if she did it a cappella and you strip all the music, it would just still be as good.
Oh yeah.
I keep singing, don't know why I do.
The chorus is just so good.
Yeah.
Time taking up, but there's never enough, and he's all that I need to fall into. Drew looks at me. I fake a smile so he won't see.
That is a wrap
I mean,
on 11 Taylor albums.
the queen.
Yeah.
It's an album I could easily see putting on the radio while I'm driving on a long trip, and
easy listening.
Not in a
downplay, but
no, like you hit that long stretch of a road and
smooth, catchy,
very smooth.
Yeah, her voice is just, I mean, what else is there to say? I feel like
I don't know.
We have said every I'm getting like, it was cool listening to this, like I said before, like I just keep getting different songs, not specifically like, oh, this sounds like that song, or this reminds me of, but more just like glimpses of like different things that we have heard her do.
I think if I had to guess, when we first started this, my sense of her was that this was a lot of what she sang. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I thought like all the early music would have been mainly like the country-ish sound.
I mean, obviously I heard, the Shake It Off and the things like that.
Right.
But, I didn't have any clue about, those, the two more modern albums. What were the
Folklore and Evermore?
Yes,
those ones?
yes.
That's what we started with.
Yeah, I had no clue it was like that.
And are still two of my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this journey has been so long now. Like, I don't know in what fashion, but I would love to like either just do like I've always wanted to do. I've always had in my head, I would love for us to do one day like a Taylor bracket. Like either a song bracket or album bracket, like for me and you to pick and see which one we get down to
like
our
a
favorite.
March Madness.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because also I feel like, like even those, that feels like a lifetime ago, like Folklore and Evermore. Like there's, we
might have to
so
change
much.
the channel name or something.
But even just now, like I'm getting glimpses like, All Too Well and Dear John. Like,
wow.
I remember, so I want to say that was, if I remember correctly, I think that was her third album, right? Speak Now was her third album, but just like, so this is the Taylor's, but like just to hear like where this, like, right, this is like the very beginning. Like, this is the core of the songwriting and thing.
Sure
but
is.
Even to jump forward, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but even to jump forward 2 albums later, like a few years later, like how good that songwriting and sound, just to hear that improvement in that short span of time.
Sure.
Oh, but this one my favorite. I don't know, I was thinking of this a lot. I don't know if you remember this one.
Don't you think
Yes.
This is one of my favorites. Like even just in a short period of time, how much she has advanced.
Yeah. Every album should have like in parentheses her age.
Yeah.
Lest you forget.
But just fucking cool.
I know. The improvement.
And this is still very early in her career.
Yeah.
But just even all the incredible music that came after that though, like with the Folklore and
It's
Evermore.
been a ride, man.
So yeah.
It feels like we did it faster.
Let's see when I want to say it was almost 2 years, but April 14th, 2023, almost exactly 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Almost
2
exactly
years.
2 years ago, April 2023. That's crazy. So, 2 years we've been covering her.
All
going through
11
all of
albums, all the movies, all the concerts.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty wild. And obviously that was like, it's still like our first or second most viewed video. I mean, that was like, we both had no idea when we jumped into that. We had been getting requests like when we were doing other like we're doing like Billy and Olivia, and everyone's like, oh, you got to check out Folklore.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I've seen a bunch of people say it, so I might as well, we'll give it a try. And then I remember that obviously both of us just being like, holy shit.
Flipped.
We
scales.
both went in like, as we've said so many times, like, we've heard Taylor Swift before.
Right. She's poppy.
We'll see how it is. And then just being like, wow, I did not know that she had this artistry. So yeah, if you've been here since then, that's awesome. Thank you so much. It's been a long journey so far. It's not over, obviously we're completely on board now forever.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a new record or song or anything. I mean, we're just as excited now as everyone else is to hear whatever will come in the future.
I'm also, I'm blown away how, also a solo artist has, such a worldwide following. It's mind blowing. And
worldwide.
And because of the eras and her doing music of every piece of her life, that's so fascinating to me how she may have caught fans at certain points, you know?
Like we jumped in.
Yeah, like maybe you weren't
folklore.
there from the beginning, but you heard your sister singing it and you didn't pay attention, and then years down the road you said, "Oh, let me go back and see what this is all about." And whatever she's singing about now hits you, and you're like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah, I mean, we cried to songs of hers that she wrote when she was 18 years old.
It's unreal.
And songs that she wrote when she was 30. So that's like, I mean, I never would have expected for us to be so
no way
indulged in the world.
No way.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. Like we said a few times, if you want to see all that, there's a lot of content of us watching Taylor, listening to Taylor. A lot of stuff that's not on YouTube. If you want to check that out on Patreon, or if you want to just show your support by subscribing, that would mean a lot. Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the last. Meagan. Yeah, obviously, thank you, Meagan, our sister. You'll see a lot of her. Oh yeah, my sister. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just my sister. You'll see a lot of her. She pops up on the Patreon videos that we do over there. But yeah, that's it. We finished the Taylor discography. I'll say in the comments if you want to, besides the bracket or revisiting, certain albums at some point.
Idea, yeah.
If there's anything else you'd like to suggest to us of hers, something that you think we haven't heard
Tiny
or
Desk
watched.
We did.
Oh yeah, we did the Tiny Desk. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on there.
The Grammy
Museum. But yeah, if there's anything that you think we need to watch or hear of hers at some point, leave it in the comments. If not, obviously we'll be here for anything that she does in the future. Or as always, with every video, if you have any other artists that you'd like to recommend, we do read all the comments. I know some people probably think they get ignored, but we only
Who's that guy I think he's on day 47?
Yeah, shout out to him. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, man. I'm telling you.
I don't miss it. I see it pop up, and I'm like, holy shit, he's relentless.
I'm impressed with the dedication.
Yeah,
because I definitely would have missed a day if that was me.
Yes,
by now.
yes.
Did you see he was in the hospital at one point?
No, I just keep seeing
he was like 2 hours late on one, and he said, "Sorry, I just got out of the hospital." And I was like, "Dude,
oh man!"
I was like, "Please take care of yourself."
Yeah,
like it's okay.
That should probably count for 2 votes. Two days worth of chiming in.
So yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave it below. We do put out a new video every week, along with bonus content. If you want to check out the Patreon, obviously, not only are you just supporting me and us and continuing to create these videos and create more videos, but you also get the videos early and you get them uncut, because I have to obviously edit them for YouTube for copyright reasons. So yeah, thank you all Taylor fans, and thank you to everyone watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with a new album and a new video. Peace.